Om Namah Shivaya. I am your astrologer Devendra Singh Rawat. Today I have chosen one of the important topics which I am going to cover in this video is about on the auspicious signs which are present on the mount of Jupiter. So before I proceed further, I would like to give some information about the planet Jupiter. Why it is important? Because without understanding the planet Jupiter, we are not in a position to analyze properly the signification or the effectiveness of the auspicious signs which are prominent on the mount of Jupiter. So it is very important that the carcass of Jupiter should be taken into consideration on priority, because every auspicious sign which is prominent on the mount of Jupiter will directly enhance the qualities of the carcass which comes under the planet Jupiter. So what does Jupiter represent for? Jupiter represent knowledge, wisdom, spirituality, gain, happiness, prosperity, education, teaching, religious matters, ministry. Jupiter is a planet of expansion. So it is very important to establish a correlation between the carcass of the Jupiter as well as the auspicious signs which are present on the mount of Jupiter. So now let's take an example. Suppose a triangle sign is present on the mount of Jupiter. It represents that a person will have a political connection. Why political connection? Because Jupiter represents ministry, and this auspicious sign present on the mount of Jupiter, so there is a relation between the carcass and the auspicious sign established. This auspicious sign is present on the mount of Jupiter. It means a person will be having leadership qualities, and this person can be a leader in the ministry, or a person can adopt any of the professions which are related with the carcass of Jupiter. If this triangle sign is present, it means a person can earn money by adopting any of the professions as I have explained above. Now, if the square sign is present on the mount of Jupiter, it implies that a person or such native will surely get success throughout his life in spite of being born in a poor family, and he can be able to achieve highest maximum level during his lifetime because of the auspiciousness of this present sign which is present in the mount of Jupiter. If this square sign is present, it means a person is protective by the negative energies. He will have a blessings of gods. If this sign is present, it implies that a person will or have obtained property by way of his own efforts. This is considered one of the best signs which is present on the mount of Jupiter. If this sign is present, it means a person or such native will be respected or honored in the society. It is seen that this person will have a interest in tantras and mantras. He can do mastery in this field. If this sign is present, it means that this person will be able to learn the skills like divine science, astrology, palmistry, tarot, and many other things. So I would like to explain the another sign. If the fish sign is present in the mount of Jupiter, it implies that his inclination of mind towards attaining enlightenment. He will be a very spiritual person. He can be a priest. He can adopt any of the professions which is related to teachings. If the cross sign is present in the mount of Jupiter, generally it is seen that if this cross sign is prominent in any of the mount in a palm or in any other area of the palm, it is not considered good. But this sign is considered auspicious if it is present in the mount of Jupiter. It implies that a person is faithful or honest towards his oblique her spouse. This person will be able to gain much amount after his marriage. And if this sign is present, it can also be seen that a person will have a cross cut over his head. So I hope I have explained every auspicious sign which are present on the mount of Jupiter, but in the next video I will try to explain the correlation between the Sun mount and the Jupiter mount and the lines which are coming from the fate line and moving towards the mount of Jupiter and mount of Sun and its effects to the native who is having such kind of combinations. Dhanyavad.